We're continuing on with some more Down with the Ship Builders. Last time around, we did a Valorant Empire playthrough with Admiral Thorn. This time, we're going to do the second one, General Gribbon, Mortar Master. He is Renegade Imperium, so a different faction than we were playing last time. I did go ahead and I went to the trader, and I did pick up one more trinket. I grabbed the ammo cache. This gives us 1 ammo every 7 seconds, and we have 8 max ammo. Reason I wanted to grab that was that's going to go in really well with Ribbons here, who has tactical reload every 7.5 seconds. He gains 3 ammo, and he charges the connected weapon by 25%. The connected weapon also gains 15% damage and 15% life link, so it should be pretty good there, and that just gets us some extra ammo basically. Should be rather nice. You can see here for our starting stuff. In fact, let's just begin this run. Oh, I also unlocked this from our other playthrough. We have targeting goggles, 8% projectile accuracy. So we are going to just commit to, we're doing a projectile run. So a little similar to last time. Hopefully we get some different weapons, but it's just what he's good at. And I already have him unlocked. So that is what it is. I did keep the pre-combat missile. I feel like being able to blow up any 1x1 item we don't like feels like that's pretty dang good. All right, let's go ahead and start our run.
The fuse is lit.
The fuse is lit. All right, did we get lucky? I'm already not McLovin what I'm seeing here. We have the striker cannon, 3 damage, very long cooldown. Removes 1 buff on hit, does a burst too. So kind of similar to what we did last time with a burst. Accuracy is 85% with my item. We're at 93% chance. It does have a chance to stun things. Kind of could be a thing. Modular hole gets us some electricity. Loaded hole gets us health and ammo. I'm pretty into that. The chemist was very nice last time. I don't love what we start off with here. There's my guided missile. Okay, so we have a cockpit, well, the flight deck. We have our guy who is manning both of those. What a multitasker. And our ammo stockpile. Hopefully we'll be able to fit that in better than we did on our last run. That was kind of disappointing. So we have an artillery cannon, 9.75 second cooldown. That's pretty long. 3 ammo, great accuracy. Okay, I like the accuracy. And we fire a mortar and we gain fire power.
They used to break our hands if we rested this long.
Oh no, that's not good. Okay, I'm not feeling that. I'm just not. Electricity, no. Chemist, and the chemist is gonna do the best if we did like a burst weapon. I don't think I'm gonna start with that. Let's grab this. This gets us some extra ammo to start with. I didn't call this out last time, but for every ammo we have, our projectiles deal 1% extra damage. So there is a reason why you would want to be at least neutral or maybe even positive on these. The fuel gives you debuff resistance, and electricity gets you chance to deflect projectiles. I guess that's when you have 15 or more specifically. Okay, I think I'm going to grab the loaded hole. Bolt that onto the back here. Just because that looks best. And I think we're gonna re-roll. I don't love this. I don't like that start. Okay, an autocannon. I do like the autocannon, like I said last time. That every time you go a little bit faster. Just kind of gives you, for fighting people who are really super tanky and healy, that's pretty good. Oh no, not the ops deck. Not the ops deck. Okay, well, maybe we'll do ops deck. A second loaded hole. I think I'm gonna grab that. It just gets us even more starting ammo. I would like another weapon. We also have spare parts. So as we connect various things, we get extra stuff. I don't hate that. It's $4. Now, do we want to try to grab the ops deck? I feel like we're already in a little bit better position to use that than we were last time. Let's grab it. Let's grab it. We'll just be sad. Okay, so
Satisfying, like the sound of a staccato.
What are we gonna do here? There we go. Might as well make it look good while you can. All right, and for now, we'll put that there. So everything is still connected. It's all working all right. So we're getting an extra speed. We don't have a lot of speed on this one yet, so that little bit might matter. Second cockpit, don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, this is all good and all, but I can't afford it. All right, I'm going to assume that we're going to lose our first battle. We spent a lot of money on things that didn't make us actually be able to win. Hey, hang on. It's not in the right place. There and there. There we go. Yeah. All right. Try that again.
This will get loud.
If nothing else, we look cool for our first battle. That counts, right? The Morgan. Uh-oh. All right, so we get our one shot. We can kill one thing. We can take out the modular hull. I don't think we care. Well, he's going a bunch of electricity. Yeah, we're going to blow him up. Go for it. All right, with us killing him, I feel like that would be our win. Crew member has a 15% chance to fire a 10 damage missile at the enemy ship when activating. Bionic Heart. Crew member gains +1 burst and +3 electricity. Well, he's going all in on the electricity thing. All right, well, we whiffed our first shot. That's not a great sign. All right, yeah, we don't need that. That's actually really nice. We take out his Bionic Heart and we take out his rocket launcher because he doesn't have anybody else. Now we'll see if we can come back though, because he was already behind us for us missing our first shot there. $80 versus 55. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we literally will end up winning just purely based on us having our leader and him not having a leader. Of course, I guess it all comes down to accuracy. And you are 99% accurate, and he is 87. Oh, a deflect. Could that be the end? Could that deflect? Oh no, so yeah, so we have a time limit. Oh, we got a split. Beautiful. Okay, well, that could have been any man's game there. GG, Morgan. All right. We got the 50 battles. We need to win some more. There are some character missions I noticed, and then some dailies. So there's various different things. All right, undefeated. You love it. Oh goodness, no, please. We did get the autocannon again. Striker cannon. Connected items 15% faster. Yeah, we're not currently using fuel, but I mean, we could get some. Ammo, we're definitely going to want the ammo stuff. Yeah, we definitely are going to want the ammo stuff. Let's go like that.
That wasn't the click of a detonator.
Okay. I don't think I want either of these little ones. I think I'm just going to hold out. And I think we're going to grab a fuel pump. Connected non-crew that charges 15% faster. So we'll just do this. This has such a long cooldown that that's probably worthwhile. I'm hoping we'll find a better gun and we'll be able to buff it with that. We'll reroll. What do we got? Rocket thrust. Costs 4 fuel. Gains speed and heat and some cold resistance. Okay. That goes in with our fuel pump we just bought. A fighter wing. Weapons placed on top of here gain extra damage. Okay, could work. Ion drive costs electricity. We're not doing electricity. Okay, so rocket thruster. We could gain some speed and some heat. Heat makes you all items on the ship gain 50% charge rate and cannot be stunned for 4 seconds when we get to 10 heat. And before that, we charge faster. I think we will do that. Okay, so we just need to plump it on the back. Do I just give up and buy a barrage turret? Us not having a second weapon's gonna suck. We also have the fighter wing. I feel like we definitely are gonna want at least one. All right, let me, what was the, there's a button to flip it or whatever. Not just flip it, but mirror it.
Just leave room for
what is that button?
ammo.
Controls. Mirror item Y. X or Y. Okay. So if we wanted to do that. Okay, so it goes like that or that. So if we did here. That's not gonna work. I'm looking for a spot where we can get all of our things together. So you can go like that.
Do not.
Okay,
force me
I got a way that this will work. You go here. You go there. I do not have a way that this will work. Okay, I would rather do that than have the cockpit buff for the moment. Okay, maybe we are being too greedy. We shall see. We got a lot of space on our ship already.
Fine work. Now we improvise.
Seth Egg, benefactor of the cauldron. Okay, he has a conveyor belt. Charge the connecting items by 10% every 3 seconds. Can carry insertable items like freight. Factory and freight items are added to the shop. So he has a goo blaster, smokestack. So he's gonna acid us both. Okay, he's really gonna hit me with a bunch of acid. The projectiles gain a chance. Okay, I think it is correct. We are gonna try to just blow him up. Yep. All right, we'll see. Yep, there's that acid starting. Oh, it's already beginning. We don't have our glorious janitors yet. Those debuffs are going to add up faster and faster. Yeah, it looks like we're still good, but those debuffs, man. Lucky split. Lucky split. Beautiful. Look at that. Janitor, please. Janitor, please. All right, 2 wins, no deaths so far. Great start.
A certain spark to my work.
Crackling core. No, we're not doing the electricity. Okay, strike optimizer. 8% crit chance and can do cracks. The chef's cooking pot could be good. Titan core. 4% health for every connection. We are a big ship. That could be a thing. And we have spike. Ships hit by non-spike projectile fire a spike to the enemy ship for 3 damage. Plus 2% of incoming damage for every spike. Another ammo crate. Every 4.5 seconds gain ammo. And a combat thruster. Every 4.5 seconds charge all weapon items on your ship by 25%. Yeah. I'm definitely taking that. Okay, we'll have a combat thruster. So we want some slow weapons is kind of what we have decided we're taking. A combat medic. I did really like that last time. If our health falls below 40%, we gain some heat and a burn. We also would have extra fuel. Missile? No, we're going projectiles based on what we took. I think I have to buy the autocannon. I don't think I can get away without another weapon. All right, we'll grab a medic. Okay, he goes there, and he can also pilot. I hate the shape of this darn ops deck. I hate it so much. We'll take a reroll. We could level up a crew member. We got a janitor. Okay, I would like to level, if we leveled you, gain a lot more ammo. Okay, that's really nice. And there's no other way that we can level them up, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna freeze you.
In our back pocket.
Hydraulic compactor. Feed an item. Create a random item of a higher rarity. Ah, interesting. What if we dropped like you into that? I'm super curious. Extra loaded. All right, you know what? For science. It gave me Exotic goods. Start of turn, gain 1 money. I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Like the sound of a staccato.
All right. Very interesting. That's a rare. So okay, it did work. If we upgraded it, we would get 2 money. I mean, money, right? Like, how could I say no to that? Okay, I don't regret that yet. We'll see if that changes.
And so do we.
Blink. All right, Blink, what do you got? He has an autocannon, so do I. A pipe blaster. Fires 3 bullets. Consumes armor. Next attack fires 2 additional projectiles. Interesting. Rust nugget. Every 7.5 seconds, both ships gain rust. Every 2 seconds, take 1 damage for every rust. Rust cannot be removed. Inflict 1 rust on the enemy ship and gain an armor. Ship hit by 5 projectiles. He also has a railgun. Okay. I think we are gonna take out his autocannon. That'll slow down him shooting us and getting those rust stacks. He has a lot of crew. Holy moly. Ow. Okay, that is not going well for me so far. We really could use a big hit on that artillery. Nope. Oh, and the miss. All right, well, 1 life down. Yeah, he seemed to have a really good run there. Gain 20 health and a spike. There's the reactive plating. I don't think we're doing that one this time. Old cog wheel. Start of turn, gain a free shop reroll. No. Okay, I'm definitely grabbing a janitor. We got low caliber rounds. Why did I get that? Oh, because of our ammo factory. Okay. So low caliber rounds, 50% charge rate, 30% projectile speed, minus 30% damage. I think we put that on our big boy here that's really slow. Okay, I'm not loving any of this. Tractor beam. Steal 5% of enemies' buffs. If it's cloaked, decloak it. I don't have power. Synthesizer's a big yes. Okay, rocket thruster. I do like that. We also could upgrade our flight deck. We have 15 bucks. Okay, I do think I need the ammo. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that. Getting 2 speed and 3 heat. And we do have a little bit of fuel generation, so we should be able to get it off at least twice. And I'll upgrade the flight deck. We got $1 left. I think we'll just hang on to it. Anyway, that was not the transformative thing I was hoping for. We need another really big gun, like that triple artillery piece or something. Okay, he is running very similar to me, but he has 2 autocannons. Has a terrarium. Gain some max health, get some health restore, and a bunch of janitors. Okay, yeah, he's definitely trying to do that. And he wants to use the ammo factory. And you want me to shoot the cooking pot. I think we would rather shoot this, right? Because he's gonna run out of ammo really badly if he doesn't get that to proc. That's my thought process, at least. All right, let's see. All right, so he's got 28. Okay, maybe by the time it fires, it'll be too late and he'll have too much ammo. All right, hopefully that's gonna really crimp his ammo style. 36 ammo, 32. Our ammo's going up, his is going down, but it's not gonna be fast enough. He has so many janitors, we really need to out DPS that healing. And that's what I was concerned about. Yeah, and that didn't actually make him run out of ammo. I like how fast that we're firing the mortar, though. I do think that was the difference. We didn't have enough fuel to continuously use that either. Okay, that's fine. Another win on the belt notches here. Okay, another fuel pump. I probably want 2 of those. All right, I'm seeing if we did that, we could put a second fuel pump here. I would rather have 2 of them give 15 at the moment, I think, while we have the space, and I need the fuel gen. We did get a torpedo bay. Inserted ammunition is applied to all weapons. We gain a weight and 6 ammo capacity. 6 ammo capacity is nice. We're going to be regenerating more ammo items, though. It is nice if you have like one really good item, you could put it in there, but it's huge. I don't think so. Okay, we're still losing a little bit of fuel, but it's slightly better. This guy, 8 fuel, and it gives us even more stuff. I think we're just in for a penny, in for a pound on that one.
Second chance while you can.
Okay, here we go. Upgrade our mortar for sure, because we have not gotten a lot of weapon upgrades. A supply crate that's on sale. You know what? It's ammo and it's fuel. I think we will nab that. And we'll go ahead and get more cockpit. So we start with 4 speed and 3 radar if we have a crew member, which we do. So we're actually at 9 speed. I don't think we have anything. Oh no, yeah, we totally have something that's adding speed from our. Okay, I see. Combat thruster. So it costs 1 speed. Okay, I misread that. I thought that was giving me speed. So we spend a speed, but when we do, it charges all my weapons by 25%. I like that. Okay. So what we really need is a little more fuel to make sure that we can always use our combat thruster to be slowly gaining speed while consuming a little bit for the combat thruster. Okay, yeah, cool.
Grab
I'm down.
Earplugs. This will get loud.
Gravekeeper, nice name. He's on the same character, the Mortar Master. What do you got? Swarm launcher. Missile stun items they hit for 2 seconds. I've never even seen that item, I don't think. An autocannon. He's got that. A laser. He's generating fuel. Got some janitors. Okay, so he is slightly positive on fuel. How are you gaining speed, though? I don't think he is. I'm kind of wondering if it's worth taking out his fuel generation. But then again, how is he spending it? He's not. He just has that item in prep. In that case, the autocannon, or maybe we take him out. Yeah. Okay, I think we are going to guided missile him. So he can't reload this swarm launcher faster. Okay. Feeling all right on this one. Oh, we went stealth. Excellent. Can we get swarmed while we're in stealth, maybe? No. Rats. Holy moly. Boy, we blew the crap out of each other. It's a good thing you don't carry life loss forward, that's for sure. Okay, hey, we finished another mission here. Finished 2, actually.
We're getting rave reviews.
Okay, we do have another autocannon. I do think I'll grab that. Targeting laser. Projectiles gain 25% chance to circle back. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Yeah, I think we're just in here. We did get a low caliber round. I could upgrade the one I have. Lose a lot more damage. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to place it on the ship and just get the ammo. Okay, yeah, just extra. Where can we fit you, though? Right there. Ammo. Exotic goods. Okay, we have a fuel pump. Do we combine you, or do we try to squeeze it? We don't have any other room. I would need to buy, which we could. That's $9, so I have $4 left over, so I wouldn't quite be able to get it. I do like the idea of having that, though. Yeah, one thing I wish would happen is I wish we could move these around with the stuff still on them. There's a way to do that. Maybe I'm just missing it. I just want to rearrange how we look. You gotta look good while you're in space. You don't want to be a space scrub. I'm definitely buying you either way, because we definitely need to get some damage. It's just a question of, do we level this up, or do we save this and try to get another fuel pump around it? We're probably already kind of maxing out the number of things we can get around it. Let's just upgrade it. Refuel. So every 7.5 seconds we gain 5 fuel. Every 7.71 we use 8. So we're still going to run out of fuel at some point, but it's getting better, I guess. Janitor will lock. Hard points are nice. Transporter. No, okay, I'm not gonna lock anything but the janitor. I do want the janitor. A lot of people run with debuffs, and him being able to remove them
Fine work.
seems pretty important. Chrono, no. All right, what do you got? You got a lot more HP than I have. You've got supply crates. We're gonna blow up a barrage turret. 2.5 DPS. I kind of feel like taking him out. He's got another one of the. Okay, you got a lot of weapons. And you're only barely losing ammo. You might be valuable to hit. Yeah, I think instead we're gonna target that. I don't know, maybe the auto targeter knows better than I do. But this seems like it would be important to get rid of. 15% crit chance. Then again, that would lower ammo more. 4.5 seconds. Out a little bit better. Okay, well, let's go with that. Okay, so he's gonna blast the crap out of me. We're gonna really be counting on some of our dodge. Oh, baby! Oh, that was so good. What a good time to cloak. Oh, what a good time to cloak. That was probably the difference. Oh, no! No! Okay, that was close. That was close. Oh, that sucks. We dodged so much damage with that cloak, too. We would have lost that so hard. Another supply crate. Okay, I might just stack that. Fueled wing. Okay, a fueled wing would add some fuel. It doesn't make me generate more though. It's just some starting. We really need another weapon. All right, I'm gonna grab the janitor. I am gonna grab that. We got $18. I don't hate this. Plop it right here. I mean, the space doesn't really matter. No, let's save the money. If our health falls below 40%, we gain some heat and a burn. But we also have 7 more fuel. That would be really helpful. Upgrade any weapon twice. SAM launcher. And we're not going for missiles. All right. Any weapon twice. Sucks that it's my starting weapon, but it is what it is. Some extra ammo to start with. I think that's fine. The reason I like that is, remember, every ammo gives us 1% bonus damage. So we're neutral on ammo and doing 30% more damage. And then that also is going to allow me to freeze this. I was going to say put it on. Put that on there. And then that's going to give us 7 extra fuel. Mainly because that'll take us to 17 fuel. And we'll be able to do at least 2 of these in a row. All right, let's do it. I'm still feeling like we need a better weapon. I do feel like that's a major weak point. Sushi Sonishin. All right, Sushi, what do you got? Mining lasers, what it auto targets. They're trying to use a fuel pump to make this go faster, to gain more electricity. Fuel. What are you spending your electricity on? Flamethrower. Got a lot of ammo items. A weapons computer. I think we just take out the weapons computer. Yeah, none of that, please. Well, I was pretty confident in our build, but I don't know. I'm losing. Oh no, deflected! We don't love that. We do like being cloaked, though. Holy moly. Wow! Okay, again, we just blew the crap out of each other. That deflection he got was pretty darn good. That was pretty darn good. Yeah, we are very reliant on this shot hitting, and we don't like it when it doesn't. Got some money, and we got another low caliber round. Charge, okay. Flamethrower. I can't put the flamethrower on. We are kind of committed to this rocket thruster at this point. All right, add some more fuel. Do I want to stack you? No, not really. 17. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we got the mercenary again. Okay, we're not going to go with this because we're kind of all in on the projectile thing. So we're not going to do that, even though that would be really good. Extra supply crate. So that'd be here. This is really good, actually, for what we're doing, because we're using fuel and ammo, and having excess energy is not terrible, because when we have 15 or more, we have a chance to do deflects. I think we have to get her. So she throws a grenade, whatever. Weapons do extra damage, and we have magnetism. Okay, we're gonna start having space problems. Do we go ahead and level up our fuel pump again? I think so. All right, she's not going to be on that other item, but she can buff both of our weapons from here. Now, 50% charge rate, 30% projectile threes, minus 30% damage. I mean, this thing's going to start firing faster and faster. That just gets us even more. Now we're doing 38% bonus damage. I could get one or the other of these right now. I kind of like this one because it's going to buff all the things. I'm going to freeze that and we are going to buy it. Yeah, 2 gold left over. I think that's it. So we do have these we can combine. I could add it to here. I could add it to there. I think I'd rather just start with the extra ammo, though.
The click of a detonator.
Yeah, because our things hit really, really hard. So it's really, really important that we don't miss.
Cut out the rot.
The overplayer. She's the botanist. Okay. 103% accuracy. So it's going to be lowered, though, by their speed. Oh, you're some kind of weird thing. Some kind of really weird thing. Every 2.25 gain max health, and you make heals work better. You're gaining electricity. I hate the radar dome. They're gonna do a bunch of radar. Void Lily. Crew members charge faster. That's the janitor. There is the botanist. Every 3 battles spawn, restores health and inflicts acid. Yeah, I definitely agree. We want to kill her. Okay, do it. Acid just literally all over me. All right, do not miss. There's my grenade out. Now they have healing and I don't, so we got a big crit there. Holy moly. That crit that landed up top probably was our win. Okay. I'm enjoying that. We even have our shield up. Ooh la la. And it's on sale even. I'm just gonna commit. All right, now we have enough fuel that we can definitely get off 2 of these right away. So with some rounding, let's call it in 15 seconds, I use up 16 fuel. I can already do that twice at 16. That's 5 left over. And in 15 seconds, we'll gain 8 more. So we can get off at least 3 of these before we have any fuel problems. And that gives me enough speed and enough heat that we should, we'll cloak, maybe even cloak twice. And with the extra heat, we'll hit 10 heat. And when we have 10 heat, it's consumed, and then all my things charge 50% faster. Nice. Stainless steel. I mean, that is kind of nice. I do need some extra space. And it is relatively cheap. All right, I will buy that. I'm gonna go right there. None of this stuff in the back really matters. They're not connected to things. Is there a world where this can touch both of those? I think there might be. If you go there, and you go there, and you go there.
Just leave room for emergency ammo.
We need emergency ammo for sure. We could do the spare part thing. We are a pretty big ship, so if I plunk that right here, gain some armor. The armor is probably the least useful thing, if I'm being honest. A little extra fuel. Probably start with the extra power since we're not good at generating power. Power and fuel. Yeah, so we gain 1 piece. If we gain 1 electricity, which this doesn't have a timer, right? Yeah, that's just on. So after 7.5 seconds, we get an electricity, and that turns on the shield. And we can get the deflect chance. Item scaling. Okay, we're definitely keeping that. Definitely keeping that. Oh my goodness. I kind of want this too because we have high level stuff. No, I won't do it. But I'm tempted. Okay, that kind of sucks that we rolled so many things I want to hold on to right there, but it is what it is. Culito is silver too. Oh no, fighting the high rank people now. All right, we're just gonna blow up her main person. You gain rust for every crew member on the. Okay, that doesn't sound like that's a good thing. She gains the rust. Interesting. Rust shaman. Oh, maybe. Okay, I see. Maybe you use the rust resistance to negate that. Acid resistance, stun resistance, rust. Okay, I see. 74% rust resistance. I see. And then they're gonna do the drum thing. Okay, beat the drum. Heals, they gain. Okay, gotcha. All right, but they don't have a lot of offense. They're really counting on what? Crew members appear more often. I mean, I guess the worm? Like, I'm not sure how you're killing me. She wants to do what? Connected item is 3 times more likely to show up. So she's trying to make this armor smith guy, and she's leveled him. In fact, actually, she's leveled her crew really high. So she's gonna make a bajillion armor. I don't think I want her to be able to stack plating. I think I'm actually gonna change that missile target to that. Because the plating is the 5% damage resistance, and if that stacks up... So they're gonna drum the crap out of me here. Okay, we got our shield up, but that's not really gonna matter because she's not really shooting me much. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was different. That was different. Interesting build, but different. Okay, I feel really good on that one. I probably put way more thought process into that than was needed. Okay, I got some more ammo. Okay, so step one, I want you. Oh my goodness, we got so much. Now we're gonna start with the shield turned on. Increase that. Okay, we're now firing so fast we're actually gonna end up losing ammo at some point, but that's fine. It's gonna be a slow roll. Okay, so this costs a little bit of health and gives me the ammo. That's fine. Let's grab you two. Do I want to upgrade that? I think the answer is yes. If it's good enough to get, it's good enough to upgrade. Ion drive. Now we could spend some electricity for speed. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just gonna get a huge amount of electricity saved up, and that's gonna give us a big deflection. Okay, we finally see a new weapon, a railgun. Railgun would be fine. Fires a bullet. The DPS is pretty low though. Yeah. Weapons computer. Okay, it would like to be manned. We could maybe do that. Weapons charge faster. I can't afford. Okay, I think I'm gonna lock that. I do think I'm gonna try to grab it. Some extra cockpit. So we could start. Oh, that's gonna kind of suck. 10 speed is reached, consume it. So we would cloak right away. That actually feels like that might be a bad thing. Because most people aren't gonna fire in the first 5 seconds of combat.
Let's put that in our back pocket.
I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, now we could sell this for 2. I have spare space on the ground, so I could just whop it here for even more starting ammo. Now we're doing 50% more damage. So that does negate the 30% penalty we have here. Or if I sell it, we could just nab this. If we upgraded you again, it's a lot of fuel. I mean, that would be 4 extra fuel. That would be 4 extra electricity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I don't normally sell things like that, but I think this is worth it. We just get so many stats out of that. Plus, that means that now we're gonna have an 11% chance to deflect the projectiles from the start, and it's gonna go up as we get a little bit more electricity. Okay, another botanist. We want to blow up their synthesizer, which is giving them ammo. Oh man, how come they get the tri-cannons? Auto cannon. How come they have all the good weapons? Where have these been on my run? And he's making things back here charge faster. So they're gonna gain a bunch of speed. Gain what you have the least of. Take off debuffs. Connected items charge fast. Okay, so you want to blow up the synthesizer. I kind of agree here. They're using a lot of ammo. And they don't have a huge stockpile to start with. I think they're just going to run out of ammo if I do that. Oh, what a great time for a cloak. Oh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. Deflects for the win there. God, I wish I had some of those weapons that they have. Okay, hey, we only need 2 more wins. Getting close. Okay, come on, don't do me bad. Okay, extra fuel. Okay, so when we drop below 40%, I mean, that might be kind of clutch too. I don't like the 3 burn per se, but 6 heat isn't terrible. And that's a lot of fuel. That's not a weapon, unfortunately. Okay, so targeting computer. If I was to get this... Okay, that'll work. We'll move you there. All right, and you don't matter where you are, so you're the janitor's in charge of my targeting computer. Perfect, as they say. So 20% faster charge, and we just gain a radar, a magnetism, and a firepower. So the firepower, we gain some of this off of our mortar too. Very slowly. Notice it doesn't say when we fire, it just says every 10 seconds. Which is probably being buffed by this, but the firepower, 6% extra damage, and if we get to 10, our weapons do 25% bonus damage. I think that's pretty darn nifty. Okay, we got 14 bucks left. I do think I'm gonna fuel. So we start with a 36% debuff resistance. That will go down, but that's all right. And we have 2 extra slots. Just have some less debuffs and give me some plating. It is on sale. All right.
Satisfying. Like the sound of a staccato.
What are you? A Gatling gun? Okay, cooldown's 10 seconds, costs 10 ammo, has low accuracy, tracer rounds. Bullets gain 20% chance to gain a radar, and the burst is 8. Okay, radar is extra... No, that's speed. Radar, extra projectile hit. When we get to 10 radar, weapons gain guaranteed crits and 50% true strike for 6 seconds. Every 10 seconds it also fires a bullet. 10 ammo, but so it's 1 ammo per second, and you are...
There's a ticking sound in the hull.
9 ammo. So you're like 2 ammo a second. So that actually would be cheaper, ammo-wise. Well, I already can't afford you. So let's hold on to that.
Patience.
Upgrade any non-crew member item. Honestly, I'd probably do it to this, right? So I will take this. No, I can't store it. All right, we're gonna have to freeze both of those. All right, so we're gonna have one kind of iffy run, and then we're gonna definitely add this. We may replace this, we may replace that. We could lower the damage a little bit, but lower the cooldown. 50% charge rate. We could truly make this thing a Gatling gun. Man, this makes me wish I had a scientist. All right.
Fine work. Now we improvise.
Gujish. All right, Gujishk. He gets a bonus if his ship's the biggest. So there you go. 25% faster if the ship is bigger than the enemy ship. And you know what else is hilarious? He's so fat, I can't target him with my guided missile. When you're so bulky that you can't be struck by precision ammunitions. Okay, so he gains max health and magnetism every... Okay, so he's a big lifesteal type guy. Gain 2 rust for every connection. Okay, so you kind of want him to like sit on his own. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so it wants me to fire at the blaster cannon. Prickly pear. 2 damage. I think we're gonna blow that up. We definitely do not need you adding 2 damage and a bunch of armor pin to all those weapons. Got radar. Okay. He's got more than like double my HP already, plus he also has armor. That's spooky. And there goes the grenade. Yeah, we gotta remember, he's gonna do a bunch of healing and crap. Okay, there goes our first cloak. Hopefully not our last. Okay, looks like we're good. I saw some deflected. I like to see that a lot. We did use up all of our ammo. All right, one victory away.
We can end the Imperium's endless war.
Okay, now the question is, do we do this? Oh, we finally got something different. Puncher rounds. 40% crit chance and removes a plating. 40% crit is crazy good. Okay, so if I was to get you, yeah, you've got a weird footprint. I do think I want to get that. Then again, what's working is working, and this is literally our last fight. This is probably too late. I'm not going to go endless on it, so I think I'm going to hold off. If that's the case, do that too. Upgrade you. So you just continue scaling, basically. It would be kind of funny to drop 2 more levels on that. Then again, maybe we just do our main cannon. Yeah, we probably just do the main cannon. If I'm not going to get the Gatling gun, it's the boring selection, and I apologize for that, but that's just way better. All right, so there's no downside to this except for 1 weight. That is not a problem. We do so much more damage on this now. 40% crit chance, 65% chance to crit. And when we fire, we gain 6 firepower. So we have to fire twice, but if we do, we'll trigger this, which it doesn't say it spins, it's just a threshold. So that 25% bonus damage, and in addition to the 6% for every firepower that we have, plus the amount of ammo. Yeah, no wonder we're wrecking through this. As long as we don't miss, this thing does ridiculous damage.
The tide rises, and so do we.
Let's do it. Marcus? Hope we have a good fight, Marcus. All right, we're gonna try to blow up his ion drive. Teleporter pod, eh. Okay, what are you buffing? You're buffing the tractor beam. Steals 5%. Okay, I don't like you stealing 5% of my buffs, I'll tell you that. I don't think I care as much about that as I do. I'm gonna blow up his fuel pump. Just to get rid of the 15% faster. He is losing fuel, yeah. That'll also make it so that this thing might only be able to go off once if he doesn't have a separate source of fuel. Armor Forge converts 12% of your health into armor. Gain 2 repair for every connected. And repair is restores 1 health for every repair every 2 seconds. And what's he doing? Okay, he is everything armor. Upgrade connected non. Okay, I see. He's upgrading this with his captain. All right, I think we're just good. Again, he's got like double my HP, but I'm feeling pretty good. We're very evasive. We cloak and we have a shield. Oh my goodness. Go, go, go. Oh, a miss. What is that? Okay, he's starting to chew into me, but I am also starting to chew into him. All that shots and we were, oh no, the sandworm! The sandworm! Okay, well, I thought we had it. I honestly thought we had that one. All right, we still have 2 lives left. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I totally missed the drum on that one. Not that I could have done anything particularly different, but... Okay, we could level up our janitor. We could level up our autocannon. Definitely doing that.
Don't settle for second best.
Okay, we could upgrade our galvanized plate. We do have a scientist. It's too bad the Gatling with that would have been crazy good. We got 25 bucks. All right, better engine. Costs 12 fuel. We could still get this off 3 times in a row. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Every 2 times this goes off, I cloak also. Okay, that's fine. We got lots of money left. I don't have a way that I can get a scientist next to either one of these. Well, no, if I bought the hard point, we could put the scientist on the hard point. So this thing, it fires fast. Remember, each time it shoots, it goes faster and faster. Maybe that's worth a scientist? I only have 1 though. He does give me some burn resist. All right, I will upgrade that. I don't think so. Second reroll. Okay, that's good. We got 15 bucks. I think we just grabbed these 3. So upgrade our supplies. So every 7.5 seconds we gain 4 ammo, 4 fuel, and some electricity. We'll increase our engine again. This is awesome. Look at that. 14 fuel. So 3 of those would be what? 42. We'll have that. We gain 6 speed and 7 heat. We're gonna light ourselves on fire a whole bunch, I have a feeling. And I will get some more galvanized plating. Nice efficient item being size 1. So 3 plating is 15% damage reduction. It also can remove some debuffs, so that's fine. We got $1 left. I'm gonna save it on the off chance we lose again. We do have an extra space here too. All right.
Follow my lead.
I can't believe we lost that last one. I was so confident going into that. All right, Connie, the rust glutton. He's really into that iron intake. Okay, so why are you connecting everybody? I feel like you don't want to do that. I must be misunderstanding something. Okay, and he's doing the drum thing again. So with the drum, gain some. Okay, so you're going for some heat and some electricity, welding laser, ammo, fuel. Okay, he's just using like all the things. Fuel pump. So what do I want to blow up? It's targeting this. His striker cannon. It does 1 DPS. I don't feel like that's it, man. And conveyor belt looking thing here, maybe. Rib cage. Hit by projectile 5 times. Gain a spike, a repair, and a rust. Ore grinder. Costs 1 fuel. You gain 3 armor and ammo. Okay, no. We're gonna take that out, I think. Tungsten bulwark. Every 15 seconds, gain 15 armor. When connected item activates, charge this item by 15. Gain 2 plating and a weight. He has 8 weight. Okay, you really are counting on the drum to kill me. You have 54. He has 54 rust. Every 2 seconds, take 1 damage for every rust. So every 2 seconds, so he has a 25 DPS dot on himself. If I lose this, I'm gonna be really frustrated. He has weapons do nothing. Gives himself a huge dot. Are you just counting on that drum blowing me up? Is that what's gonna happen? That worm should be coming soon. Okay, good. Good. I was gonna be rather mad at that if that wasn't the case. And there it is. Again, I'm not gonna go and list on any of these initial ones. Maybe if people are really interested, we could try doing that. This just basically lets you go as far as you can go. Really interesting when you have really good builds. I feel like this was good, but I don't know if it was really good. We definitely synergized our trinket picks quite a bit. Oh, look at that. I dealt 931 damage. He dealt 97. Slug ammo. Oh, that's kind of nice. I'd like that. Yeah, I don't know on that one, man. I don't know on that one. All right, that's the end of that run. All right, so that was our first look at General Gribbon, the Mortar Master from the Renegade Imperium. Next time, we'll take a look at one of these people from the Tonduran Stronghold. So it'll finally be our turn to beat the drums of war, and I'll probably take some time and I'll think about which one I'd like to unlock. We have 255 coins, so I could get any of them that I feel like. And we'll just see which one I feel most interested in. I am kind of interested in this guy because he has greed and pride. You know, my weaknesses. All right, anyways, hopefully you're still enjoying Down with the Ship. I really enjoyed this one. I liked it in Steam Next Fest. I've had no technical problems. It's run fine. It's got a lot of new content since we saw the demo, and it's just starting early access. So if you want to help improve, definitely can leave some feedback for the dev and whatnot. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to leave a like. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your membership. I'd love to have you back. And as always, if you want to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks here, join me live for a super chat, consider becoming a member, or check out the Patreon link to the channel info. All right, builders, don't go down with the ship, and I will catch you in the next one. Babel out.